Clopay and Nedick Minster welcome you to tonight's broadcast of high school boys varsity basketball on NKTelco Sports. We're at the barn this evening where the Versailles Tigers are in town to take on the new Knoxville Rangers. Tonight's game is brought to you by the following sponsors: Crown Equipment Corporation, First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Winners Meats, Sydney Augalais Audiology, Precision Strip, Wagner's IGA, New Knoxville Supply, and NKTelco. Good evening, everyone. I'm Dennis Henshin. I'm joined tonight by Jeff Henshin. We'll be doing our stats and color. While we've got a chance here, let's just take a look at our keys to the game, brought to you by Keyhole Pizza. Jeff, we've got a couple of highlights from each coach. Would you give it to us, please?
Well, for the Versailles Tigers, Coach Travis Schoink, he wants good ball movement on offense. He feels against the Rangers zone, they can pass the ball faster than the Rangers can recover, possibly force him to chase, break him down a little bit, get some good looks either from the outside or from the inside. Also, use your athleticism for rebounding. Don't let the Rangers get any cheap offensive rebounds. And see once in transition, if they get some good looks, maybe with their speed, get the ball out, run up down the court when that opportunity exists, whether it's off a turnover or a missed shot, but try to utilize their speed and get some buckets in transition.
Okay, those are the highlights for Versailles. Now let's see what the keys to the game are for the Rangers.
Coach Munger mentioned they want to defend without fouling. Tough task when you try to play tough defense, and the other team might be a little bit quicker, but you got to make sure you're not fouling. New Knoxville not very deep bench-wise, so they can't get guys in foul trouble early. You have to know when to make contact. You can't do it way far away from the basket where you're exposed, an easy call for the referee. One and done on the defensive end, meaning when Versailles shoots, don't give them another opportunity on the offensive glass. And be aggressive and patient on offense. It's going to be tough to work against a good defense in Versailles. You got to be patient and try to break them down as well, like they're going to try to break you down, but don't rush it and force bad shots. And time possession might be a key factor for the Rangers. Keep the possession, try to score at the end of it.
Those are the keys to the game. They're brought to you by Keyhole Pizza, one of our proud sponsors of this evening's broadcast. Also want to just quickly mention here, I don't think we have them on the screen right now, but our referees for tonight are Ben Kramer and Paul Wingowich and Seth Middleton. These gentlemen are referees from the area and good ones, and happy to have them here tonight.
Lift your career to new heights with Crown, an innovative global leader in the material handling industry with over a 75-year history of growth and success. We're seeking career-minded candidates for a wide variety of entry-level and skilled positions in our new Bremen, New Knoxville, Salina, Minster, and other U.S. locations. Visit crown.jobs to apply or find us on social media by searching Careers at Crown.
Clopay Corporation, America's favorite garage door, is now hiring for all manufacturing and over-the-road Class A CDL driving positions. Clopay is the largest residential garage door manufacturer in North America, and we are continuing to grow. Join our team and work in a safe, clean, modern environment. Clopay offers a great benefits package as an equal opportunity employer and a drug-free work environment. Imagine the possibilities when you open the door to your career at clopay.com/careers.
Are you looking for a new career with amazing growth potential? Nedick Press and Automation is hiring for many positions right now. Nedick is a global company that is growing with its sights on being $1 billion company. Machinists, service technicians, human resource personnel, IT specialists, electrical engineers, mechanical engineers, and many more. The opportunities abound at Nedick Press and Automation. Go to minsterjobs.com now to get started on your new career with Nedick.
We're now introducing the officials, which we already gave it to you, but they are Ben Kramer, Paul Wingowich, and Seth Middleton. We'll start out here with the starting five for the Versailles Tigers. I don't know if I can do them in the same order that Mr. Schalke does, but we'll try. Okay, here's a senior, number 10, I believe. It should be Benjamin Ruenkamp. It is. He's a 6'2 senior. And another senior, number 23, 6'3", Jaden Litton. And in the middle, a junior, number 30, standing 6'7", Connor Stonebreaker. At the guard positions, we'll have Cousins as number 3, Noah Macadowny stands in at 5'11", and he'll be joined by another senior, number 4, Eli Macadowny, also 5'11". The Tigers are coached by Travis Swank, and the assistant coach is Chet Brewster. The JV coach is Nathan Fitzhands, and the freshman coach is Will Borchers. Now we'll go with the Knoxville Rangers. The first man out will be number 3, a senior, standing 6'2", Max Henchen. Number 22, the next one out on the floor for the Rangers will be a 6'4" forward, a senior, number 22, Carson Beerline. Number 30, Parker Banner, 6'4" senior in the center. And next one out, number 4, Ryan Osborne, 5'11" guard, as I said, also a senior. And also the last one out will be number 11, 6-foot sophomore, Troy Dwenger. So there's your starting lineups. We're getting ready to roll right here as the students pour back into their seats. This is only the third game for Versailles. If you're not familiar, they won the state championship in football, and I believe, Jeff, you said they had 17 kids basically in the 9 through 12 group.
Yes, 17 did both football and then have to turn it on now in basketball.
So they're really trying to get basically their basketball wheels underneath them. And the Rangers open up in a man-to-man. Play a lot of zone in the past.
Litton has a basketball. He's already had a big night against the Rangers last year. He made 8 3-pointers against New Knoxville last season as a junior, hit 7 of them in the first quarter. So the Rangers have to be aware of him. He also had a big game earlier this week on Tuesday against Bellefontaine. I was told he made 8 more there. So on the season, number 23, Jaden Litton, 10 of 21 from beyond the arc. So he's a good shooter and can also take it to the rim.
Yeah, they won on Tuesday night, I believe, by nearly 30 as they beat Bellefontaine. Max Henson from the left wing, a 3 that goes off the back of the plate. Rebounded there by Litton. Kicked over to Ruinkamp.
And that's that transition that Coach Swank talked about in our Keyhole Pizza Keys of the game. And they took the rebound and wasted no time and got a good high percentage shot from Ben Ruinkamp, who averages 8 points in these 2 quick games they've played already.
There's a drive.
Charge. Ooh, block. Thought maybe it was going to be a charge, but instead it'll be a personal foul against Eli Macadowny.
So Carson Beerline on the drive there, and he'll be going to the line to shoot 2. Foul was on number 4, Eli Macadowny. Beerline's first one is too hard to the right.
Beerline had a nice kind of coming out game last Saturday where the Rangers picked up their first win of the season against Houston, 49-37. I believe that he had 20 points in that game. I'm looking it up as I speak, but really carried the Rangers, got them off to a quick early lead, and Rangers hold on and got a 12-point victory.
Okay, there's an offensive away from the ball foul. Ruinkamp. So Ben is called for a foul there. I didn't see what happened. There's Osborne tied up in the corner. Jump ball.
Knoxville, but when in doubt, you can't put it right in front of the defender's face. It's like taking some of the smorgasbord and tell them not to eat. You got to keep it low and get rid of the ball quickly before the double team comes. Beerline had 18 points in a 12-point win last week, Saturday at Houston on the road for the Rangers. Henson had 8. Osborne had 9 to pace the Rangers to their first victory of the season.
Parker Banner starting tonight for the Rangers. I believe his first start of the year. Henson drives, picks it up as he looks around, kicks it to Beerline.
Body is nearly Ruinkamp could have been picked up for a second foul, but good defense so far by the Tigers. They're pretty quick and they don't expose or they don't have any gaps so far in offense for the Rangers to attack.
Man-to-man defense by Versailles.
Nice pass.
Underneath pass from Henson to Osborne, and Osborne gets it to sneak over the top of the rim and down. So goal by Osborne. Rangers are on the board. 2-2.
Assist by Henson. Nice pass. It was flat there. You know, that cut underneath. If it's too high up like an angle, you only have one chance to hit it. If you're flatter, you can get more look at it, as there's a nice executional offense here. McEldowney scores. That cut that always is like under the basket. Sometimes the pass is so up top that you only have one chance to make it. If you're kind of baseline and the cutter's coming baseline, you can see them coming a long time, throw it, and they can kind of run straight at it and get it, and that's what Osborne did.
Banner has it at the top, kicks it around to Osborne. Back door there to Henson, who has it stripped on by Ruenkamp. Ruenkamp kicks it over to Litton, and Litton
again,
scores.
Transition basket. The Tigers have taken advantage twice against the Rangers and get quick, easy opportunities and take advantage of the use their speed to get some good looks.
Osborne's three rims out. Rebounded by Versailles' McEldowney. That was Noah. Skip over to Ruenkamp, who drives, and he goes up and comes down hard on his tailbone.
He got hit by Banner. When he went high, Banner kind of hit him high, and that kind of threw his balance off, and he couldn't get his feet back down and landed right on his bottom. And hopefully he'll be okay if Banner picks up his first foul. The guys want the people to dunk, but boy, when you get high in the air and you get hit above your waist, you lose your rhythm and you can't protect yourself.
You're vulnerable when you're in the air, whether it's high or low.
Ruenkamp's first 2 free throws of the night.
And the first one is good. 7-2 in favor of the Tigers. Waterman steps on the floor for the Rangers. He replaces
Beerline, and then waiting to come in for the Tigers will be 6'10 senior Cole Hamilton, to replace Ruenkamp. Maybe let him kind of work through that ouchie that he maybe got on the fall of the ground. He's got to play through it right now. Henson with the rebound.
And that one goes off the feet of the driver. That was Ruenkamp, and turnover there without any consequence. Just a missed opportunity by the Tigers.
That would have been about the third trip the Tigers have had in transition. It would have resulted in high percentage scoring, and they will not take advantage of it as Ruenkamp sits down with, again, kind of just giving him a rest after having that fall to the ground. Pressure defense, Tigers have been in the face of New Knoxville throughout. Makes it very difficult to run offense when you're trying to look and you have got a defender right in your face here in New Jersey.
Henson skips it over to Waterman. Waterman shows a shot fake, kicks it to Osborne. Bit of a weave, and Osborne pumps it along the baseline, but the winger went the other way, so turnover as the ball goes out of bounds. Tigers ball. 3
turnovers against the Rangers, 2 for the Tigers, and we played 4 minutes. The first half of the first quarter is in the books.
We've got Cole Hamilton on the floor for the Tigers. He's a 6'10 senior.
Boy, the Rangers did not recover quick enough as McEldowney came through, and the Rangers did not rotate or did not pick him back up quick enough. An easy look, easy bucket for McEldowney.
So we've got a precision strip timeout on the floor. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back after this message.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it, and online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
3 minutes and 50 seconds to go here in quarter number one. Versailles Tigers are ahead of the New Knoxville Rangers, 9-2. Here's a pass across and a dunk. There's a flush by Jaden Litton as he goes up, stops, and pushes it down.
That's about the easiest present you can give someone. A weak cross-court pass. Litton with some speed. No one's going to stop you when you get it.
And there's one that didn't go down for Waterman as it had about 3 revolutions. Stonebreaker from the left corner, off of the paint, no good.
Rangers got away with a foul. Their banner threw down. Noah McEldowney got away with it.
There's a block by Hamilton. And on the retrieve, Wenger fouls the...
Can't make contact. He's frustrated because his shot gets blocked, but you've got to be smarter than that. With all that speed, you can't just simply run into the Tigers in the backcourt. That's an easy call, and tough break for Troy. Picks up his first foul. He's had some games where he's played in some foul trouble, and just his first one here. Needs to make sure he doesn't pick up the second one here in the first quarter.
Tyler Lammers replaces Parker Banner. As we were saying, Cole Hamilton on the floor, number 40. He's got a twin brother who's sick tonight. There's Henshin with a long rebound. He takes it, looks, goes into the paint. It dances around, falls in. 2 for Henshin.
Good decision there, getting a rebound and taking it coast to coast. It had to alter the shot and get around a couple would-be shot blockers and able to get the friendly home court bounce. His first 2 points of the game.
There's a shot by Litton. That's off the iron. Rebounded by Osborne. He's got it, and he'll take it across the line himself.
Got about 6 points that the Tigers have scored in transition, basically against non-Ranger defense, in transition. And
there's a near steal.
Osborne from the foul line. Their offense has been somewhat slowed down by the Rangers defense when it's been 5-on-5, but transition's part of the game. That's one of the things Coach Swank talked about, and they've utilized it.
Litton with a nice spin in the paint. Goes up on a jump shot.
He now has 6 points in the game. He averages 22 in his first 2 games of the season for the 6'1" senior.
13-4 in favor of the Tigers. Wenger from the right side, a little too long. Rebounded there by Ruenkamp, who brings it across the line over to McEldowney. Over to Stamen, who came in. And there's a rebound by Henshin. Kicks it ahead to Osborne. Over to Waterman. Waterman's shot is way short.
Rangers not confident right now, kind of attacking. I think the shot blocking ability is in the back of their mind, and they're getting some drives in the interior, but the kick out and Waterman's short. You mentioned the short kind of fell backwards, and Rangers have not had any offensive rebounding either, so the Tigers have done a good job preventing the Rangers from that.
There's a shot by Ruenkamp. No good. Long rebound by Henshin. He'll take it across the timeline. Look, he got his pocket pick. Lammers picks it up. He goes to shoot it. Gets it blocked by Hamilton. Ruenkamp with a left-handed layup. No good.
McEldowney down here a little strong. Eli went at the basket. Henshin pulled off. McEldowney just too much on that left-hand layup. And again, you take away the buckets in transition for the Tigers, and it's a much closer game. When in doubt, shoot it. Nice look though. His defense backed off. His good shot. One of the few times the Knoxville's had some good looks, if you will.
Ruenkamp on a reverse, almost like now you see me, now you don't.
A pretty quick, aggressive move.
And that long he doesn't touch anything. So after one complete, it is the Versailles Tigers 15, New Knoxville Rangers 4. We're going to take a quick precision strip timeout.
Allglaze and Sydney Audiology are committed to providing the most advanced and affordable hearing care solutions.
Did you know that more and more insurances are offering coverage for hearing aids and that we are the most comprehensive provider in the area?
Because we want to serve all in our community, we partner with agencies such as Medicaid, OOD, Sertoma, and most recently the VA, helping our veterans find local solutions to their problems.
Don't leave unused benefits on the table this year. Call us today to see if you qualify.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
Crown Equipment Corporation.
Grand Lake Health.
Back at the barn to start quarter number 2 here in tonight's contest. The first one of the year for the Versailles Tigers is they've had 4 games already postponed due to the football.
It's their third
season.
game. It's really each team's first league game.
Yeah, you're right.
Knoxville had Coldwater postponed as well. So
bad.
First league game for each squad. Knoxville, their 6th game. For Versailles, their 3rd game.
So
down.
I believe now that New Knoxville's going to stand is in the zone. There's Ruencamp.
What? Ruencamp fell down again. Twice. I didn't see it. Ruencamp fell down once, and I kind of watched, and then he fell down again. He called a foul against Beerline, number 22, his first, team's 3rd.
There's a shot there by Stonebreaker that rattles around, doesn't go down. Rebounded by New Knoxville.
Averaging 15.5 points in the first 2 games this year for the Tigers.
There's a shot to get over the block, went high off. I don't even know if it touched glass, but went way high and dropped right through the net.
Yeah, call it luck or skill, it doesn't matter. It's what they had to do with Stonebreaker in the area. Tyler Lammers, his first 2 points for the 6'2 sophomore.
And there's a nice play real quick as McEldowney hits Ruencamp on a cut from right down the lane.
7 points for Ruencamp. Again, that was an easy cut there. New Knoxville lost track of Ruencamp cutting through the zone defense. And 7 points for Ruencamp, 6'2 senior.
And there's a pass in the corner intended for Dwanger, knocked out of bounds by Noah McEldowney. And Litton is back in for Stahman.
Well, another dangerous pass.
Almost stolen by Litton.
I don't know if he would have had the angle he had the last time when no one could touch him, but just a long pass. It got to be, it's the difference when you're playing against a speedy team like Versailles. They make the softness, if you will, exposed a little bit more aggressively if you don't snap it.
Beerline stops, pops off the left side of the rim, no good. Rebounded there by Stonebreaker, kicked out to McEldowney.
Versailles did a nice job on the defensive board. Really, New Knoxville has not given up any offensive rebounds either. So both teams have done a nice job defensively. Now, granted, Versailles is 6 of 12 in the first quarter shooting, so they shot 50%, so there weren't many offensive miscues for them to chase down, but New Knoxville didn't let them get any.
And nice move by Dwanger, but he drugged his pivot foot, so that'll be a traveling call against Dwanger.
4th turnover of the game for the Rangers. They had 3 in the first quarter. That one gives them 4. Versailles, 3 turnovers in the game. 2 in the first quarter and 1 in their last possession on Litton. So each team has traded turnovers to start here early in the second quarter.
McEldowney to the other McEldowney. To kick inside there to Stonebreaker right underneath the basket. Bang, that's good.
6'7" junior found an open space. New Knoxville lost sight of him, and good heads-up play by, I believe it was one of the McEldowneys, to spot him and give Stonebreaker his first 2 points of the game.
Dwanger has it, kicks it back out to Waterman. Waterman looks. Now he put it on the floor, and now he thinks differently. Come back up towards
Guards
the
and
top.
forwards for Versailles. They can play aggressive up top because if New Knoxville does get a backdoor cut, they have some people in the middle that can alter the shot as Lammers will commit the foul. Again, speed there to the basket for number 3, Noah McEldowney, and New Knoxville slow in reacting and gets caught in the wrong spot. Tyler Lammers, his first foul.
So Noah McEldowney will be going to the line to shoot 2. Noah and Eli are cousins.
McEldowney 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the first 2 games.
Misses the first one a little long. So Lammers and Osborne leave as Banner and Henson return. McEldowney up and good.
His first point of the game, averaging 9 here early in the season, and a 14-point lead for Versailles. They've outscored New Knoxville 5-2 here in the second quarter.
There's another steal. And up against the wall, no harm. Jaden Litton was fouled as he went up for the layup. That was a foul on Beerline. His second, I think.
His second foul, and again, turnover and transition opportunity. Versailles has done it on some turnovers, and they've also done it just rebounding the basketball and getting it out and going. As Litton, now his 7th point of the game, averaging 22 on the season.
Litton's next shot, good.
On the season, he remains perfect now, 6 for 6 from the free throw line.
Osborne back in the lineup for the Rangers, replacing Beerline. Beerline has the 2 fouls. 5 minutes and 4 seconds here to go in quarter number 2. Versailles out with a very comfortable 22-6 lead. And there's a pass to Waterman that got kicked over to Henson. That goes off the back of the iron. And it'll stay with the Rangers.
First offensive rebound for either team here, a team rebound, but New Knoxville will get multiple looks here as, again, a nice shot, just hit the iron and it doesn't go down for the Rangers, and Osborne will inbound.
There's a step back from Henson off the left side of the rim. Long rebound out of bounds, team rebound for Versailles.
Another good looking stroke for the Rangers offense, just shots not dropping right now for the Rangers. And again, they're down 16. If any of those shots start dropping, you knock away a couple baskets in transition, it's a much closer game than 16 points. So long way to go, but Versailles right now in control. They've done a nice job kind of taking advantage of their skill set. Good defense by Henson creating the turnover. It's one of those things where Henson has missed his last couple shots, but if he gets the confidence and starts hitting them, then, you know, everything begins to be a little bit more fluid for their offense. But someone's got to start knocking down shots.
Shot there by Litton, long rebound, and underneath there's going to be a foul on Stonebreaker, called by Henson, I think.
His first, team's 6th.
So 16 fouls on. There's an inbounds pass.
It hit the backboard, I believe. So I'm surprised it wasn't whistle unless it hit the foam. But
it hit the foam, I'm pretty sure.
It was legal then, but it's a break for the Rangers. That's the 5th Versailles turnover of the half. Good steal.
There's
good
a steal.
quickness.
McEldowney on the left side and a left-handed layup up and in.
So they've definitely capitalized on that transition, points off turnovers, points off rebounds, just flat out getting it down there and get some high percentage shots.
Pass into Banner, turn around, blocked there by Hamilton. Here comes McEldowney with the ball. Back on top of the key. Skip pass way over to Litton.
This is a ball movement that they want to try to flop the Ranger defense, the zone, skip it fast, and force the Rangers to
pass inside there to Stonebreaker.
Not shuffle quick enough, if you will. They can't recover it, and that creates a nice backside offense, and that's what they get from Stonebreaker's 4th of the game.
Waterman has it on the left wing, shows a shot fake, drives, gets a skip pass to Osborne on the baseline, back out to
Maybe wasn't ready to catch and pop. I mean, Knoxville's going to have to
they don't have much time.
Be able to get some shots off when the ball comes. I mean, you don't shoot every time, but think about scoring right away.
Wenger with a stop and pop over Hamilton's outreach and scores.
Able to get Hamilton, it was that time, I believe, up in the air and timed it well.
There's Waterman with an air ball rebound.
Litton shot off the mark. Good job by the Rangers. They'll call it on the ground, I think. I don't think they'll get the N2.
I don't think so.
But a good move is if the defense is going to play it and they're not quite in front of you, force the issue a little bit and see when you get a foul call. That's what Henshin did. Picks up the second foul against Eli McEldowney. Versailles is just their third team foul, but Eli with 2 of them.
Jay Schrader in the lineup for the Rangers. He played 3 quarters on the reserve, so now he gets to maybe use 3 quarters up here at the varsity.
He has a nice shot for just being a freshman. I mean, doesn't matter what age he is. He's a good-looking shooter and just maybe a little lax on the strength issue right now, but just a freshman who shoots the ball very well.
Waterman has it. He's a lefty.
Nearly a travel. I don't know how he got away with that, but
Osborne.
Not real sure what happened there.
I don't either. The clock went off.
No.
Something, and it buzzed lightly.
Everyone's not sure. It'll be just a reset of offense.
Minute 40 to go here in quarter number 2. 26-8 in favor of the Tigers. Henshin has it on the top. Guarded there by
Another
McEldowney.
foul. Good call. Lucas Stahman is, again, if you can create the contact legally, take advantage of it. I mean, that'll get them to play off you. If you kind of are passive and let them force the issue, Versailles is a very athletic team. They've got speed. They're going to use it. You just have to sometimes maybe get into their path and force the issue and force the contact. The offense has the right of way.
17 football players on this squad, 9 through 12, and they just won the state. There's a shot that doesn't go down for Waterman. It was a nice shot, and it had a real dead touch on it.
Nice steal.
Now he steals it along the left side.
Rangers have had a lot of good shots. I mean, really, they've had some good looks. It's just a matter of getting a shot to drop, and then the game changes. Right now, obviously down by 18, it's an uphill struggle, but they've done some nice things on offense and had some decent-looking shots, so you can't fault them for that.
47 seconds. Period number 2. Schrader has it.
All that athleticism out front. And you got some shot blocking ability underneath. You can gamble a little bit because you have help in the second row of your defense.
Schrader had one. He was standing on the line, but it was in and out. Didn't go down. So the so-called drought continues. 26-8.
The shooting percentage just not very good for the Rangers, and that's part of the game.
There's a shot over there by Littman. That's good from 3.
His first made triple of the night. He's 1 of 4. Again, came in 10 of 21 on the season. 1 of 4 tonight. Final 4 seconds. Rangers are going to struggle to get a shot off. Desperation.
And nothing. Doesn't touch a thing. So, at halftime, it is the Versailles Tigers 29, the New Knoxville Rangers 8. Give us a few minutes and we'll be right back with the first half stats and thoughts on what's happening. So we'll be right back.
Wagner's IGA has been servicing their communities for more than 95 years, spanning 3 generations. Wagner's founded their business on 2 basic principles: excellent customer service and quality products. Visit all our locations and experience the finest selection of deli, fresh meats, and variety of beverage choices. While there, don't forget to check out our vast selection of fresh coffee beans, produce, dairy, and bakery items. Visit Wagner's today in Minster, Fort Laramie, and New Bremen, and check us out on Facebook.
Kemler Orthopedic Center is focused on a personalized, caring approach to treat all aspects of orthopedics, including total joint replacement, shoulder reconstruction, stem cell injections, and more. Dr. James Kemler and Jed Cooney, certified PA, are dedicated to providing the best orthopedic care in the Grand Lake region. Kemler Orthopedic Center has offices located in Salina and Van Wert, along with extended evening hours. To schedule an appointment, call our office at 419-586-5760.
We are here, and here, and here. Minster Bank is everywhere, providing every banking service that you need to keep your financial life in order. Whether you are on the go or stopping by one of our branches, Minster Bank is here for you. We proudly support the communities where you live. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
Kogi Plumbing and Heating is your Bryant Factory authorized dealer. We have brought the best of comfort, control, and plumbing services to the St. Mary's area for over 60 years. We have been Reader's Choice winners for the last 4 years running and excel at providing our customers with efficient and reliable heating and air conditioning, as well as responsive service when a plumbing emergency arises. We insist that the products we install in our customers' homes and businesses offer the same performance and value that we expect ourselves. Call today for your next plumbing and heating or air conditioning needs. Bryant, whatever it takes.
CarriageWorks has expanded and now can hold up to 25 cars in our service bay. CarriageWorks thrives on customer satisfaction. We accomplish that by providing top-of-the-line technology. CarriageWorks now uses a laser beam system to measure down to the millimeter of factory specs to better service you and get you back on the road. CarriageWorks has a brand new top-of-the-line paint booth that uses waterborne paint. There's no job too big or too small for CarriageWorks. We are certified collision specialists. Come in and see us today.
New Knoxville Supply Company, the supply source for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. We specialize in plumbing products from many name brands, electrical products from replacing a light switch to rewiring an entire house, heating, air conditioning, and geothermal products, sheet metal ductwork, installations, and service. We are now housing more inventory, so all the hardware items you need to complete the job are available right away. New Knoxville Supply. Stop in, call, or check us out online at newknoxvillesupply.com.
Back here at the barn at halftime, and here's Jeff with a look at the stats.
For the shooting for the first half, Versailles Tigers hit on 11 of 20 field goals, so they shoot 55% in the first half of the field. New Knoxville hit on just 4 of 20 shooting, so just 20%, a big difference in the game. In the scoring margin right there. Versailles Tigers 55% shooting from the field. New Knoxville just 20%. Tigers only 1 of 6 from three-point range. New Knoxville 0 for 9. Free throw shooting, Versailles 4 of 6. New Knoxville 0 for 2. Rebounding margin, Versailles had 15. All of them were defensive rebounds. New Knoxville had 8 rebounds, 7 of those defensive, 1 offensive rebound. Turnovers, each team was 7. Leading the scoring for the Versailles Tigers, Jaden Litton with 11 first half points, 7 from Ben Ruenkamp, 4 from Connor Stonebreaker, and 4 from Eli McEldowney, 3 from Noah McEldowney, their total of 29. For the Rangers, 4 players with 2 points each. Max Henschen, Ryan Osborne, Troy Dwenger, and Tyler Lammers, their total of 8. So mentioned the buckets that the Versailles got in transition off of rebounds and a couple even off turnovers. Instant offense, they probably got 8 to 10. They'd still have the lead, but New Knoxville, if they could throw it in the ocean, get some confidence. They've had some decent looks. Granted, their shots inside have been contested and deflected, but even the outside looks, they've had some nice shot opportunities. They've not been rushed. They've been good-looking effort. I mean, it's not wild or crazy, and it just hasn't dropped for them, and maybe things will at least bounce better for them in the second half from field goal shooting.
Could be, but you have to maybe give Versailles a little bit of credit. A lot of pressure on defense, on the ball handlers, as well as the shots.
Yeah, they definitely have created some turnovers, but New Knoxville, I thought, has got some decent looks from the outside. Good shots you would take any day, and just have not been able to get any touches to go down.
Dwenger over there on the right wing. Now kicks it over to Beerline, who stops, drives off the glass, not too hard.
Just a little off the mark again. New Knoxville, there's a steal by Banner, but New Knoxville just not able to catch and shoot. Everything needs space to get a shot off, and the Rangers will give it right back. But it's you don't have a lot of confidence in your shot. You're always trying to go to the rim, and sometimes until you get that confidence to knock down the perimeter shot, it's tough to just take it.
So the starting lineup, I believe, for Versailles is identical to the beginning of the game. Ruenkamp, McEldowney, Litton, and Stonebreaker. So
a foul on Banner, pushing McEldowney down, his second foul.
It'll be Versailles' ball underneath their own basket. Inbounded there, I believe, by Noah McEldowney. Kicks it over to Eli. Eli back to Noah. Noah penetrates, and his shot was blocked. Picked up by someone.
It was McEldowney.
Rebounded by
first
Henschen.
Offensive rebound of the game for the Tigers.
Henschen's shot is a little long off the back of the iron.
That's the first offensive rebound the Tigers have gotten here in this game as Litton misses a three-pointer.
There's a long rebound that was kicked out over to Dwenger. Dwenger doesn't take it. Henson takes it from the three-point land. That doesn't go. And we're going to have a foul on
Banner just pulls down Stonebreaker. You got to be smart when you're rebounding and got to control the body. Has 2 fouls basically uncontrolled here by Banner back-to-back. Tangled up a little bit and gets called for his 3rd of the game. So tough break for him. He'll have to sit down.
So the Rangers are going to go to a zone right now. Looks like the traditional 2-3 or a 2-1-2. Yes, I'm right. There's 2 guys up on top, and there's Stonebreaker had it stripped away.
Good defense by the Rangers. They need to take
advantage. Over to Lammers. Lammers penetrates, doesn't quite get it as he didn't quite get what he needed.
Was there to challenge it, so he got plenty of arch on it, but just couldn't get it to go down. That'll be a turnover.
I think they were going to try a lob there to Stonebreaker, who's going to catch it and then go back up with it.
Henson played defense and got a hand on it and threw it off rhythm a little bit. The 3rd turnover here quickly in the 3rd quarter for Versailles. They've yet to score, and neither have the Rangers, so we played a scoreless 2+ minutes here.
Lammers has it, gives it to Henson. Something else is called now. Lammers comes for a screen, kicks it over to the left side for Beerline. Henson kicks it back up to Beerline. Beerline off the front edge. Osborne on a chase right down in the paint, runs right into the ball and puts it right back up.
One of the few opportunities either team has had on the offensive rebound. Osborne connects for his 4th point, and nice job being around and being aggressive, sending a body to the glass.
There was a shot by Ruenkamp. Doesn't go down, knocked around by Lammers, but over to
over and back almost.
Pretty close.
Yep, got to be cautious of that half-court line.
Dwenger has it on the left side. Kicks it back over to Beerline.
Beerline just off the
mark a little bit.
He couldn't catch and pop.
There's a 3 from Dwenger, short. And here comes McEldown.
Stonebreaker with a rebound. I think he's averaging 11 rebounds a game, 15.5 points, 11 boards for the 6'7" junior in the first couple of games of the season.
Litton has it on the left wing. McEldown even deeper along the baseline. Skip pass all the way over to Ruenkamp. Ruenkamp looks inside at Stonebreaker. Now someone penetrates. He gets it. Goes a little hard off the back of the iron. Kicks it over to McEldowney. And now from 3-point land, Stonebreaker with a 3 doesn't go. And it'll be off of black-white ball, so the Rangers will inbounds it underneath the Versailles Tigers basket.
For Stonebreaker. He missed in the interior as McEldowney penetrated and got it to him, and he stepped back out, launching the 3, and not able to connect on either shot. And again, Versailles here in 4 minutes has not scored. Knoxville has 2 points to their credit, but Versailles, after very good shooting in the first half, 11 of 20, have yet to score here in the second half.
Good strong defense there by McEldowney on Dwenger.
Yeah, good hands and
stole
just the quickness there. He will reach in legally, not commit the foul, poke it, and pick it at the same time. That's a block. You can't do that.
Litton takes off for the basket, and Dwenger tries to hang on as he turns to the right.
Second foul on Dwenger, the 3rd of the half for the Rangers.
And we have Waterman in the line and Schrader back in the lineup for the Rangers. Still the starting 5 for Versailles. McEldowney throws a long pass. Osborne tries to get it away from Litton. Litton penetrates, goes up, and he's going to be fouled either by Henson or Waterman.
I think it was Henson. He'll pick up the foul. His second. Litton will go to the free throw line for 2 shots. He's 2 for 2 from the line. That makes him 6 of 6 on the season early here from the free throw line.
And that one good there by Litton. First one goes down, 30-20.
12 points in the game now for Litton as he makes the first point of the second half. It took him 4+ minutes, but they dent in the scoring column and he makes both.
Okay, Henson bringing it across the timeline for the Rangers over to Waterman, now to Schrader, back up to top to Henson.
Illegal screen.
Yeah, leaned into him.
Oh, take that back. We'll call Ruenkamp illegally fighting through the screen. There's a lot of contact. Every time you have guys fighting over the screen or through it, I mean, you can about call something every time. And Ruenkamp just a little too much maybe trying to fight over the screen that Henson put on, and referee Paul Winglitz here to make the call.
There's a jump shot from the baseline by Henson at about the 10-foot range. That goes down.
Good move taken to the basket under control. Again, shots have not gone down for the Rangers at high percentage-wise, but you got to keep shooting good ones, and that one falls for his 4th point.
There's a shot by Litton, and that goes down from three-point land.
It's his second made triple of the night. He now has 5 points in the quarter, 16 in the game. And again, he's had a nice speed there by McEldowney. But Litton last year, Litton New Knoxville up in the first quarter, hitting 7 triples in the first quarter, had 8 in the game, and they also got fouled in the act of shooting a three-pointer last year and made 3 free throws. So the Rights, he almost had 9 of them, but also had a big game against Bellefontaine. Their game on Tuesday, they won, hitting 8 triples. He came in hitting 10 of 21 from three-point range. He's made 2 tonight. He has shot 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 2 for 6 tonight.
Stahman and Hamilton in the game for Versailles. There's a pass to Osborne way down on the right baseline. Brought it all the way back around to the left wing. Now to Waterman on the left wing. He's going to come across the face of the defense.
Nice
Henson with a jumper.
That's
in
what you got
there.
to do, though, because
and
Versailles' defense is too good
off
to
the
get
front
like
edge of
set
the rim.
shots. So you've got to be able to go in, create, and go up in the air and get a shot off the dribble, and that's what he did.
Elevated.
Another good look, and Osborne there to try to come up with a rebound, but held ball will give it to the Tigers.
Okay, so McEldowney, that's Noah coming across the line with the ball.
Rangers
Picks up a
been in
screen.
zone defense for most of the half.
And he goes all the way to the glass off of a pick there by Stonebreaker.
Obviously, he found a crease in Ranger defense, and they lost track of the ball handler, is the best way you can say it. Lost track of him, and he's able to slice through a crease and get an easy bucket. His 5th point of the game for Noah McEldowney.
Over there on the right wing to Osborne. Looks inside to Lammers. Henson has it up on top with Stahman on him.
Hit it.
Waterman
Catch
from
and
the left
release.
wing.
Didn't go in, but it was good release, good timing, nice pass. Everything was sound, and that's the part of that's the start of the offense they need. Nice
Stahman
steal.
had a near steal.
Almost
on
got
that
it
one.
again.
Litton looks, penetrates at the foul line, and he gets it up. I think he even got fouled. It looked like he got his
poked.
left hand ripped off.
It looked like he had to reload, and he's able to score it. He's hit for the cycle in here in this quarter. A couple free throws, a made 2-pointer, and a made 3-pointer.
There's a runner by Lammers, and that was blocked. Stonebreaker's shot is short.
There's a foul on Stonebreaker. Misses him and going after it a little bit too aggressively. Good check out by the Rangers. I think it was Henson there after contesting a Stonebreaker shot, able to turn right around, seal, and draw the foul. So one of the few times the Tigers haven't been able to score in that transition opportunity.
Ruenkamp and McEldowney in for McEldowney, and who else went out? Litton, maybe. Yes. Osborne has it on the left wing, kicks it into Waterman. Cutters go off of him. 26 seconds to go here in period number 3. 38-12 in favor of Versailles. And there's an over and back as that ball went off of Henson's shins, and when he picked it up, turnover. Dwinger in the lineup now for the Rangers with 18 seconds to go here in period number 3. Versailles in control. Stahman kicks it in. There's a move inside by Stonebreaker. He goes in and up and over the defense for an easy deuce.
Able just to kind of push his way through, turn, and there's going to be another kind of lazy cross-court pass.
And there's a knockaway on Stonebreaker by Osborne. And that'll result in Stonebreaker going to the line to shoot 2.
The last possession, good move by the 6'7" junior as he's able to get it, basically turn and displace the defender a couple inches, back him up and give him space to finish. Now he gets a nice steal and chance to score off that steal from the foul line.
And that first one up there by Connor is good.
5 of 6 on the season. I'll make that 6 of 7.
41-12 in favor of Versailles. 1.1 second left to go when the ball goes live. Second one off the rim, no good. Knocked around, batted around, nobody gets it. Quarter over. We'll take this precision strip break at the quarter number 3, and we'll be right back for quarter number 4.
We are here and here and here. Minster Bank is everywhere, providing every banking service that you need to keep your financial life in order. Whether you are on the go or stopping by one of our branches, Minster Bank is here for you. We proudly support the communities where you live. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
Kogi Plumbing and Heating is your Bryant Factory authorized dealer. We have brought the best of comfort, control, and plumbing services to the St. Mary's area for over 60 years. We have been Reader's Choice winners for the last 4 years running and excel at providing our customers with efficient and reliable heating and air conditioning, as well as responsive service when a plumbing emergency arises. We insist that the products we install in our customers' homes and businesses offer the same performance and value that we expect ourselves. Call today for your next plumbing and heating or air conditioning needs. Bryant, whatever it takes.
CarriageWorks has expanded and now can hold up to 25 cars in our service bay. CarriageWorks thrives on customer satisfaction. We accomplish that by providing top-of-the-line technology. CarriageWorks now uses a laser beam system to measure down to the millimeter of factory specs to better service you and get you back on the road. CarriageWorks has a brand new top-of-the-line paint booth that uses waterborne paint. There's no job too big or too small for CarriageWorks. We are certified collision specialists. Come in and see us today.
New Knoxville Supply Company, the supply source for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. We specialize in plumbing products from many name brands, electrical products from replacing a light switch to rewiring an entire house, heating, air conditioning, and geothermal products, sheet metal ductwork, installations, and service. We are now housing more inventory, so all the hardware items you need to complete the job are available right away. New Knoxville Supply. Stop in, call, or check us out online at newknoxvillesupply.com.
Park National Bank, Cargill, St. Henry Bank, Chiltex LLC, Speedway Lanes.
Clopay and Nidek Minster happens to welcome you back here to quarter number 4 here at the barn, where the Versailles Tigers have a commanding 41-12 lead over the Rangers.
It took the Tigers a bit to get going in the third quarter. They didn't score their first point until over halfway through, but in the final 4 minutes, they do score 12 points. New Knoxville just 4 points in the quarter, so that's been New Knoxville's limit. 4 in the first, 4 in the second, 4 in the third for the Rangers 12, but slowly the Tigers continue to just grow their lead. It's up close to 30 now.
There's Henchen with a drive inside the foul line. That's good up and in.
Had to get over and get a shot blocker, but a good idea. Able to penetrate, not go too far. Know your limit, if you will. You can get the shot off, and then rhythm, keyword in rhythm, able to get up before the defense get a hand on it.
There's a shot from the right wing. That's a 3 up and down by
Ruenkamp. His 10th point of the game.
Yep.
That's his third made triple of the year. Came in 2 for 5. It's his second attempt tonight. He's 1 of 2 tonight. Again, that's his 10th point now.
Ball is reversed around. Oh, skips off the foam as it was intended for Osborne from Wenger. And turnover there for the Rangers. Hamilton has it. Kicks it baseline.
Wow, straight up. I guess the 6'7" post players don't get rewarded for the foul. 33.
Nope. Foul on Henchen, I believe. Foul on Henchen. That should be about his third.
Yeah, it was on 33. That's what I thought. Tyler Lammers.
Oh, I'll be darned.
He gets credit for the foul. I didn't see Lammers in the picture, but he must have been around there because I thought Henchen kind of stayed straight up and Nonetheless, Stonebreaker makes the first free throw. He's had more of a impact here in the second half from the offensive end. So had 4 points in the first half, now 2, 4, 5 in the second half, or 9 points in the game. 32-point lead, so not quite a running clock.
Henson from three-point land right out top of the circle, and it goes down. 17-46 in favor of the Tigers.
9 points in the game for the 6'2 senior, beginning to get a little bit of confidence here after making some baskets. And good defense by Waterman, but better play by Stonebreaker, recovering and finding McEldowney, this time Eli for his 6th point. But good defense by Waterman and nice wall-up defense.
Schrader back on the floor for the Rangers, has it on the left wing. Now over to Henson on the top and between the circles.
Good call. Again, speed, and Eli McEldowney picks up his third, but a little change of pace and, not being so polite. Be aggressive. You make good moves, you get rewarded. Referee Ben Kramer there to call the contact, and it all was a simple change of pace. You may not be the fastest guy on the floor, but if you can get the defense off balance a little bit, it's hard to defend. It's just like in baseball. Pitchers throw off speed to hitters because it's hard to hit. So you mix it up and keep things active. But a good possession here. Seems the Rangers can capitalize.
Osborne kicked it over to Lammers on the inside, on the right side. Blocked there by Hamilton.
Host of block shots tonight. I'm guessing 5 or 6. And they've altered some, but the size of the interior, whether it's Hamilton or Stonebreaker, has been definitely a factor.
And there's a backside cut and nobody home to help out.
And to kind of emphasize it, then New Knoxville attacks and commits the foul in the act of shooting. So again, kind of got to know when you're toasted and go straight up, hope for the miss. But the Rangers foul Griesdorf, 6'2 sophomore, and he's on a chance for a three-point play. He had a good JV game. I remember seeing Griesdorf there. He had 11 points in the JV game and did a nice job running the offense for the JV Tigers that were victorious in the JV contest.
51-17 in favor of Versailles. Schrader has it on the left wing, kicks it to Henson up on top of the circle.
Trying to create room. Again, it's been very difficult. Even Tigers have been playing tight deets. Even the step back's tough to get open.
There's a move there by Banner.
Yeah, Hamilton
squeeze it in the valley. Schrader with a rebound, turnaround, up and in.
Second chance points for the Rangers. They haven't had many chances, but they've converted their second putback for points off offensive glass. And Rangers, nice possession.
Over to Griesdorf. He kicks it back up on top to Stahman. And over to Heitkamp, I should say, on the right wing. Dad will be happy to see that. Waterman with the Ranger rebound after the shot. Brings it across the timeline, goes between his legs and skips it around all the way to Schrader. A baseline backside, puts a spin move on in. There's Waterman from the top of the key. That's no good. Schrader with the rebound. Schrader with a stick back for another rebound, point back.
I mentioned he was just a freshman, but he has a nice ball sense and has a nice shot. Doesn't miss many. Has a soft touch, and right now just size and strength for the youngster. But he's done a nice job the minutes that he's been given, and plays about half and half JV, half varsity. So it's a tough ask when you're a freshman to play against a bigger school in Versailles, Division III. A lot of athletes they have. But has Schrader 4 points here in the fourth quarter.
So the Tigers will inbounds it underneath their own basket. It'll be triggered there by Stahman. Skipped way out on top by Griesdorf. There's Hamilton from the left side. That's long. Rebounded there stuck back up by Dickey. Rebounded by Henson. He comes down the floor. He changes pace, and he's going to go up, and I believe he's going to get pushed on the shot.
Again, just change of pace. He won't get credit for the shot, but Stahman trying to defend and stay tight, which is fine, but if you can get him off speed and draw the contact and they're not in front of you, it results in a pretty easy call for the official. And
here comes Schrader. There goes to Banner. Banner has it, has the shot blocked. Hamilton got a piece of that one.
Again, he's had a
drive there by Watron. And Watron's going to be fouled by Henson.
His third, and 3:17 to play, 30-point spread. And it should be bonus now. Rangers commit their 8th foul.
Should be, 1-1.
Watron, you said, yep, there he is. These are 5'10 freshmen. Also, he scored 10 points in the JV game. So Greensdorf and Watron getting some varsity experience tonight, or some action.
Henson rebounds the missed free throw, comes up the floor with it, slows down, changed pace, gives it to Schrader, kicks it around to Waterman. Waterman to the right wing to Dwenger, kicks it inside to
turnover.
Banner's
knee. Henson commits his 4th foul. And the free throw is coming up for A.J. Greensdorf, and 3 minutes even to play.
So that'll bring in Leffel.
Andrew Leffel.
Ashton McMurray. And I believe Lammers returns to the lineup. And that one up by Greensdorf is good. Travis Shank, 6 years at the head job here at Versailles.
He's a high school intervention specialist, as he's been teaching for 14 years at Versailles in that position.
And there's one that's short off the iron and picked up by Dickey. And Dickey with a nice spin move up and in.
Dickey had also double figures in the JV game with 10, so a lot of the JV guys that scored well in the JV game get some actions, get some points here in the varsity game as well.
McMurray, Ashton has it over to Leffel. Leffel at the top of the circle, back door there with Schrader. Blocked there by Hamilton. Schrader got his own shot back though.
Knoxville will be back here in action against Lyman Temple Christian tomorrow. Versailles will have a home game against Fort Loramie in their old gymnasium.
There's a nice rebound by
Dwenger.
Dwenger as he couldn't get the ball at first, tipped it to himself, grabbed it, and went up with it for a stick back. 23-54.
Mentioned that triple header tomorrow, freshman, JV, and varsity, and the girls playing before that a doubleheader, all at the old high school. I've never played it, but they redid the court, and they're going to play a game, if you will, in the old gym, and then the Rangers will be back here at home against Lyman Temple Christian.
Well, they got a wrestling tournament, a big wrestling tournament at Versailles tomorrow in the big gym. Yes, and the junior high. They might have 4 mats going, I believe.
Yeah, that's a big, you're right. I did hear that, so that's the reason why they decided, I guess, you maybe know what the Versailles old gym is like. I don't recall it.
I never got to play there. I've coached in there, but I've never played there.
Would that be the same one we played junior high in when
yes,
they joined
yes,
the MAC?
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, they redid the floor, I was told, and they're going to have like a 1-game year thing there, just to throw back jerseys and such.
There's a Stahman, kicks it over to Heitkamp. Heitkamp with a 3.
That's Jace Watcher, number 12.
Oh, I'm sorry. It is. I was thinking a JV score. Well, that was Watron. Watron with 3. McMurray from the left wing, off the front of the iron. Stahman on a break. On the left side, scoops it up there with the right hand. Nice, off the glass and in. 23-59.
First points of the game for the 5'10 junior. Starter getting a point here late. He's played some hard, aggressive defense. Hasn't taken any shots. That was his first field goal attempt, but he's played well defensively, and there's a foul on
that should be on
Dickey.
Yeah, Dickey got a little too close, a little too much reaching over the top.
It is a running clock, so this clock will continue to move. That's the first time the Rangers have had a running clock on them this season.
It starts at 35, right?
Yes. Right now it's at 36, I believe. And then we'll go back to regular scoring when it gets to 30.
And there's a rebound that trickles. Schrader maybe, no, and that one got blocked. So I'll be lucky to
have 10 block shots. He has had a bunch.
Dwenger from the left wing. Long. 2 seconds. That should end it. And it does. Final score from New Knoxville. Versailles Tigers 59, New Knoxville Rangers 23. We'll be back in about 1 minute for our conclusion of today's game.
Winners Meats. Quality meats for 4 generations. Hoagie Lumber. Hilsman Automotive.
Are you looking for a new career with amazing growth potential? Nidec Press and Automation is hiring for many positions right now. Nidec is a global company that is growing with its sights on being a billion-dollar company. Machinists, service technicians, human resource personnel, IT specialists, electrical engineers, mechanical engineers, and many more. The opportunities abound at Nidec Press and Automation. Go to minsterjobs.com now to get started on your new career with Nidec.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
Allglaze and Sydney Audiology are committed to providing the most advanced and affordable hearing care solutions.
Did you know that more and more insurances are offering coverage for hearing aids and that we are the most comprehensive provider in the area?
Because we want to serve all in our community, we partner with agencies such as Medicaid, OOD, Sertoma, and most recently the VA, helping our veterans find local solutions to their problems.
Don't leave unused benefits on the table this year. Call us today to see if you qualify.
Okay, while Jeff's compiling those stats, I'm going to go across this again. Our sponsors for this evening were Crown Equipment Corporation, First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Winners Meats, Sydney Allglaze Audiology, Precision Strips, Wagner's IGA, New Knoxville Supply, and NKTelco. Now, to go along with this, 5-star recruitment sponsor was Crown Equipment Corporation. MVP sponsors were Clopay and Nidec Minster. Our scoreboard was First National Bank scoreboard. Keys to the game were brought to you by Keyhole Pizza. Replays were brought to you by Winners Meat. Starting lineups brought to you by Sydney Allglaze Audiology. Timeout sponsor, Precision Strip. Stats and recap brought to you by Wagner's IGA. New Knoxville Live View sponsor, that is New Knoxville Supply. And our player of the game is brought to you by NKTelco. So, in a rather easy victory for the Tigers, we'll see once how fast we can push Mr. H to come up with all these numbers.
Very soon.
Okay. Once again, tomorrow night, the Lormy Redskins come to town for the Tigers. They'll play each other over there at Versailles. As Jeff said, it'll be at the other gymnasium over there. The Rangers are back at home tomorrow night as they take on Temple Christian out of Lima. The girls for New Knoxville are on the road tomorrow as they venture over to Jackson Center and are there at a 12 o'clock start for JV. Want to just also announce that as you go through the season, follow WCSM on AM 1350 and 96.7 FM and their internet exclusive games on www.wcsmradio.com. All season, they are your sports leader in Mercer and Allglaze County. So follow WCSM for a lot of athletic sports from the local high school. Make sure that you dial them up and keep them in mind. Our MVP sponsors today were Clopay and Nidec Minster. I'd like to thank them for their support and sponsorship. Are just about ready to roll with the stats. I might have squeezed him just a skosh, but here he goes. Jeff's got it.
Well, the field goal shooting was key today. The Versailles Tigers finished just under 50%. They were 19 of 41 from the field for the Tigers. That's pretty good field goal shooting. New Knoxville actually attempted more shots, but only made 11. They were 11 of 46, so the field goal drought, if you will, for the Rangers really hurt their effort tonight. From three-point range, Versailles finished 4 of 12. New Knoxville 1 of 19 from triple land. Free throws, Versailles 11 of 16. New Knoxville 0 for 2. And turnover, or the rebounding, New Knoxville has 15 rebounds, whereas Versailles pulls down 29. So Versailles almost doubles up the Rangers in rebounding. What's odd is New Knoxville, of those 15, they pulled down 8 offensive rebounds in the second half, got 6 points off those rebounds, so it did some damage on the offensive glass. Turnovers, New Knoxville 15, Versailles 12. Those are your stats of our game, and the scoring for the Versailles Tigers: Jaden Litton, 18 points. Ben Ruenkamp, 10. Connor Stonebreaker, 9. 6 from Eli McEldowney. 5 from Noah McEldowney. 4 from A.J. Griesdorn. 3 from Jace Watron. 2 from Ethan Dickey. And 2 from Lucas Stammen. Their total of 59. For New Knoxville, Max Henson leads the Rangers with 9 points. Ryan Osborne with 4. Jay Schrader with 4. Troy Dwingle with 4. And Tyler Lammers with 2 for their total of 23. So there's your stats and recap. Again, thank you, Wagner's IGA.
All right. Star of the game brought to you by, or the player of the game brought to you by NKTelco. Tonight we'll select Jeff Henson, I believe.
The player of the game will be a senior for the Rangers, 6'2", senior number 3. Max Henson leads the Rangers with 9 points. He pulled down a host of rebounds, too. I remember early in the game, had a lot of rebounds, had an assist early in the game to Ryan Osborne, and handled the ball for the Rangers, and had some nice shots, and was able to hit 3 of his last 4. It may not seem like a lot, but confidence, and, you know, when you get the feeling of what it's like and that rhythm, did connect on 3 of his last 4 shots, build upon that for the game tomorrow night against Lima Temple Christian Pioneers. But Max Henson, our player of the game, he leads all Rangers scores with 9 points. Congratulations to him from NKTelco Sports.
So that just about concludes our broadcast this evening. Like I say, I'd like to thank all these sponsors one more time: Crown Equipment, First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Winners Meats, Sydney Algalaze Audiology, Precision Strip, Wagner's IGA, New Knoxville Supply, and NKTelco. Final score, one more time, was Versailles Tigers 59, New Knoxville Rangers 23. That concludes this evening's broadcast. Please hang in there. We'll have some more broadcasts coming up. I believe the Jackson Center girls game will be on again tomorrow, so that's available. So till we talk again, thank you very much for viewing. Hope you enjoyed the game. Have a nice evening, everyone.